Welcome back to today's explainer. Get ready because we are about to completely flip the script on how you view getting older. We're taking a fascinating journey from the rather scary concept of internal charring all the way to unlocking boundless cellular energy. If you've ever felt like your energy is just kind of slipping away year by year, this is exactly what you need to hear. Here's a quick roadmap for today. We're going to uncover the true cause of aging, break down what glycation is, look at how to prevent sugar spikes, and wrap up with a miracle routine using your soleus muscle. Let's get right into it. Part 1. The true aging cause. We're shifting the blame from time to lifestyle. Think about it for a second. We almost always blame the passing years for our declining health, right? The wrinkles, the stiff muscles, the cognitive fog. We just look at the calendar and sigh. But is the clock really our biggest enemy here? The research strongly suggests absolutely not. So we need a major paradigm shift. Look, you've got chronological aging. That's just the unavoidable passing of time. We can't stop that. But then you have lifestyle aging. This is heavily driven by something called glycation, which comes straight from our daily habits. We've got to stop stressing over the calendar and focus entirely on this lifestyle aging. Part 2, what exactly is glycation? The internal charring of our bodies. Okay, time to put a face to our villain. Imagine your absolute favorite piece of toast. Now imagine you left it in the toaster way too long and it is just burnt to a total crisp. Well, that exact charring process is literally happening inside us. When we get these post-meal blood sugar spikes, that excess sugar binds with proteins. This creates what we call advanced glycation end products, or AGs. Basically, we are charring from the inside out. And man, the consequences of this are wild. Deepening skin wrinkles? Yup, that's charring. Stiff, brittle blood vessels? Charring. Decreased kidney function, brain shrinkage, muscles feeling super stiff and contracted? Basically, almost everything we typically brush off as just getting older is actually caused by the sneaky internal charring spreading through our system. Now, I know what you're probably thinking right now. This sounds terrifying. And honestly, it kind of has been. The common medical belief out there for a long time was that once this charring happens, once these AGs are actually created, it's just a permanent stain on your health. Total damage done. They thought you just couldn't lower or remove them. But here is the amazing plot twist. Because our cells are constantly going through turnover, naturally dying and being reborn, if we give them the right energy and the right environment, we can actually rebuild, we can reverse this damage. You are absolutely not stuck with this charring. Part 3. Preventing sugar spikes. Let's look at some super simple diet hacks to stop the charring before it even starts. So timing is absolutely crucial here. The secret isn't necessarily cutting out carbs completely. It's all about preparation. Prepping your stomach 10 minutes before a meal is basically a secret weapon against blood sugar spikes. If you eat proteins or acids first, it slows down digestion, coats the stomach, and results in this nice, gentle blood sugar rise when you eventually eat your carbs. No crazy spikes. Let's call this the protein power pregame. Just a little bit of protein acts like a protective shield in your stomach. A hard-boiled egg is actually fantastic for this because it takes about 3 to 4 hours to fully digest. So if you eat an egg, or maybe some tofu, natto, or drink some soy milk just 10 minutes before your meal, it physically blocks those sugars from rushing into your bloodstream. It totally puts the brakes on that spike. Or you can use the acid advantage, adding a quick splash of something sour, like vinegar, eating mozuku seaweed, or getting some citric acid from citrus fruits magically slows down your stomach's emptying process. It even mildly suppresses certain digestive enzymes. And what's really cool is that things like citric acid team up with the magnesium in your body to convert blood sugar straight into usable energy. Win-win. Part 4. Miracle Soleus Care. The physical routine to actually clear out existing AGEs. So we know how to stop new charring, but how do we clean up the old mess? The answer is all in the soleus muscle, or the hiramaken in Japanese. Right deep in the back of your calf is this incredibly powerful muscle. Scientists recently found out that gently activating it acts like a massive sink. It literally pulls glucose straight out of your blood, and it does this without you needing to break a sweat or exhaust yourself at all. And this is a huge revelation. A lot of folks think intense, hard exercise right after eating is the way to go. But actually, that can surprisingly cause your blood sugar to spike initially because of the stress response.
Gentle soleus care, on the other hand, safely and immediately drops your blood sugar by improving glucose uptake and really boosting lymph flow.
So let's walk through this miracle routine. And get this, you can literally do this sitting right where you are. First, take a few deep, ha-ha breaths out loud to push out the old air and bring in fresh oxygen. Second, inhale deeply and hold that breath. Third, while you're holding your breath, just gently rub, pet, and move the back of your calves, that's the soleus muscle, for 4 sets of 8 counts. And hey, definitely resume normal breathing if you run out of air. But yeah, the deep breathing brings in vital oxygen for energy, while that gentle calf rubbing flushes the sugar right out. Here is the main takeaway. When you stop those blood sugar spikes with a simple pre-meal egg or some vinegar, and then you fuel yourselves with oxygen while gently clearing out glucose through your calves, your body literally stops charring. With that excess sugar out of the way and rich oxygen flowing in, your system suddenly has all this vibrant, boundless energy to fuel cellular turnover. It starts rebuilding a younger, healthier you. So I'm going to leave you with this. What small, delicious change are you going to make before your very next meal? Are you grabbing a hard-boiled egg, a splash of vinegar, or maybe sneaking in a gentle calf massage at your desk to kickstart your own miracle reversal? The power to stop the clock and the charring is quite literally in your hands. Thanks for tuning in to today's Explainer.